So yeah, welcome on to Wario Land 4. This is a lot different from the game I just ran a second ago, Legends of Fire Mariglass. But, yeah. That's right, that's a practice file. Okay, so, this is a 2D platformer for the Nintendo Game Boy Advance. This is personally my favorite game ever made. I really like this game a lot. It's, in my opinion, one of the best 2D platformers just ever made in general. Throughout this entire run, I'll be doing a total of 31 soft resets. I explain that now because it goes by quickly. There's a lot to explain in this run in terms of like its movement and stuff. But we soft reset to skip the intro cutscene here. We soft reset to skip the end of every level, like the animations there. We soft reset to skip the boss door opening layer and soft reset after every boss. And this overall saves about 11 minutes throughout the run. So yeah, just want to explain that real quick before we start, because I'm gonna explain stuff really quickly, right off the bat. So, without further ado, I think we're good to go. So I'll count it down real quick. 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, soft reset right there, and we're gonna go. So we start the game off with Entry Passage, aka and in the first level of the game, Hall of Hieroglyphs. And yeah, it's one of my favorite intro levels in any video game because there's no stopping here. It's just we're all just going. Going. Throughout the entire run, I'll be holding the R button for most of it, because it allows me to gain a whole lot of speed and get a lot of momentum going and stuff too. It allows us to do that right there. Break those blocks especially. If you get full R dash, you break those blue blocks as well too. I'll also be doing stuff B dash, which is me pressing the B button to dash a little bit. I'll also be doing a very short bash and destroy blocks like up close like that. Right there, I just jump off a stone as well too, which saves a bit of time. We're doing a lot of that off of enemies and other objects like that throughout the entire run. That's the first time we do it there. I can do a slide by pressing B, then pressing down to have Wario crouch after doing a slide. There we go. After like doing a B dash essentially. Allows me to gain a lot of momentum or anything else, and also just gain a lot of speed while going through like very small corridors in general. And just like that, we're done with the first level. It's pretty nice, not gonna lie. Now onto the first boss of the game, Spoiled Run, who is an eggplant. So if I can get an eggplant emoji in the chat, that'd be really cool. But yeah, I still explain a little bit further. I'll expand a little further upon my further explanation. But so R dash is what we're using throughout the whole run to move faster and just generally sprints and gain more speed. B dashing is the short range dash I'll be doing to destroy enemies and gain a little short speed in the short term as well. Like I'm doing a B dash right here to hit Spoiled Run over and over again in the corner, just like this. And there we go. The frame that I kill them, the game. Nice. The frame that I kill Spoiled Run is like the game auto saves, and that's when I can soft reset. So the faster you soft reset, the more time you save in this run in general. So now we're on to the first passage of the game. We can go to 8 passages we want to, but in this case we're going to Sapphire Passage because all the hardest levels in the run, or at least most of them, are in Sapphire Passage. So we're gonna want to go here first. This trick. Oh, I got that jump, yo! That jump is pixel perfect, and if you do that, it allows you to gain a few seconds in that room that you'd lose otherwise, because otherwise you just get hurt right there and move on. But that jump saves a few seconds. It's really hard. And then I'm gonna take this Emmy right here, throw him off the wall, and oh, I messed it up. There we go, third try. You throw him off the wall, and you bounce him there, and you're able to jump right on top of him and get up there. And it saves you from using one of your transformations in the game, Bat Wario, to get that to get that chest. Essentially, saves a good amount of time. I'm gonna do another Emmy bounce right here, like that, to get up there a little bit faster. And now this next room has a very tricky optimization to it that I hope we can get. This is very much speed based. There we go. And got the jump, so that's perfect. Nice. That saves 4 seconds if done correctly. Allows us to go through all those boxes super quickly. That was very nice, honestly. I'm really happy about that one. Okay, so the gimmick of this level is this pirate ghost they just saw me jump over. That pirate ghost likes to steal Keezer here. Keezer unlocks the very next level, so we need Keezer to beat the game. Also, I couldn't explain it because a lot went by very quickly, but those chests that you saw me get earlier, you need all 4 of them in each level in the game to unlock the boss, essentially. So a total of 5 collectibles per level is required to actually beat the game, which I really like personally. Allows for a lot more exploration of levels in general, and just generally it's just fun to get. It's usually pretty fun to get those chests. But yeah. Off of liars here, I'm pressing B and left or right to get off of them immediately, saving a little bit of time. Otherwise, you can just hold left or right for a bit to do that. But yeah. Then right there. Successfully avoid that pirate ghost, so it's looking good right here. Good level. The game also auto-saves after you beat a level, so the frame you enter the portal is when you can just immediately soft resets and save some time. Yeah, now we go up here. This is Arabian Night. The gimmick is right here, by the way, is bug bounce. If you get enough speed, you can bounce in both those bugs there and save a bit of time. You gotta bounce right there. Do that, and bam. That's a really good room there. But yeah, the gimmick of this level are these magic carpets that appear. It's only in this level. If we jump on them do like some short hops on them like that, we can rise with them a lot faster than doing like a full up on them. Moving with the magic carpets are a bit trickier than you think they would be, but it's really nice, honestly, if you're able to pull it off. This room we want to change those enemies to bees, then change the bees to bats, and that allows us to actually get Keezer in this room. Now, that's kind of where we saw normal 8% zipless. If we're doing those any zips in this run, we can skip doing all of that and just get Keezer immediately. And just get out of the room from there. Zips are a trick that allow you to basically clip in the walls in this game, and overall saves a lot of time. Like 3 minutes throughout the run if you do it all correctly. There's actually a new trick discovered in this run recently that allows us to skip a good portion of this room and go straight to where the chest is. I have not learned it, and it's really hard. But it saves about 10 seconds optimally and gets you right to where that chest is, if done correctly. But yeah. Not showing that off because I'm not confident in it whatsoever. There's been a lot of new advancements in this run recently, and a lot of new optimizations and stuff, and that's definitely one of them. It's been crazy. The Walker went from a 47, how was it? It was like a 4730 to a 4645 recently. Shout out to Becco, who currently has a world record once again in this game. He is insane in this game, to say the least. Absolute monster. But yeah, now we're out of there. Now we're in Fiery Cavern. This is one of the hard levels of the entire game because you have to do a lot of damage boosts here, like a lot of damage boosts. Oh, I'm gonna go for this. We're gonna go for this. All right, let's do it. Why not? I got the jump. Let's go. Let's go for the hard strats. But yeah, I'm gonna get as many hearts as I can along the way as well too, just like this. I didn't do a B dash there, so we're gonna lose a little bit of time here, but that's fine. Still very good there. Now while waiting for his pillar, there's lava pillar on the right to go up. We're gonna get the hearts, then jump over it like this. And then we're gonna go over here, turn around, and get damage boost myself through that. Then we're just gonna jump off of that enemy there, damage boost through the lava, and then bam. That was really good. Let's go. Oh, yeah, Pioneer. It's actually K-E-Y-Z-E-R. It's even better. Like Keezer, because he's big as a key. Haha! But yeah, I really like the gimmick in Fiery Cavern because as soon as you get the frog switch, everything is frozen over. Just like that. Goes from being in lava, essentially hell, to being completely frozen over. And that's really cool. Big fan of that. One of my favorite gimmicks in the entire game, honestly. One of my favorite things about this game in general is the fact that every single level has its own different gimmick to it. And I think it seems super fresh beyond just I don't know, go right, beat level, go through the exit, and that's it, you know? It's so cool. That's one of the things I like most about this game. Along with its movement, which is also really, really cool. This game's movement in general is super precise, and the fact that you can kind of like kill and just gain more momentum depending on like how you do stuff. Oops. Oops, come on, there we go. So like you can get a lot of speed, and you can just completely kill your momentum if you want to by just ground pounding really quickly. In the air. It's really cool. Jeez. Forgive me, I've done like 4 hours of talking. So forgive me if my voice cracks a lot. Anyways, here's Hotel Horror. So recently a new route was discovered in Hotel Horror saves 10 seconds, or I think at least 10 seconds over the previous route we had. So I'll be doing that right here, basically. Essentially it cuts off using Zombie Wario entirely in this level, and also climbing 2 ladders, which saves a lot of time here. So we get Keezer first instead of getting Keezer last in this level like you used to. Then we go over here and get these chests. This one in particular was a small detour, but overall it's still a lot faster. So we go in there. Go over here. Oops. Oh, I didn't let go of R. Whoops, that's my bad. Totally fine, no big deal, no big deal. With Bat Warrior, you don't want to run to these lights. So that's what we gotta do. I'm gonna jump above that guy there. They're gonna do a fully charged throw a guy upwards and jump off of him. There, we're good. You should have finished the pyre. This game is so good. But yeah, now this route we're gonna room 403 right here. Gonna drop down. Normally in hard mode there'd be a chest there, but there's none here in normal mode. For the longest time, it's why we thought this was slower, because this is the route you normally take in hard mode, but you don't take it in normal mode otherwise. Turns out it's faster to take it in normal mode anyways, though. So yeah, funny how it works like that sometimes. Yeah, that route overall saves like I think closer to 11 to 12 seconds optimally over the old route we used there. It's really crazy. But yeah. Now we got the second boss we're gonna face in this run, which is Catbat. Catbat is beautiful. Don't you dare insult my baby boy. Look at him. Precious lad. In his house we stand Catbats. But yeah, Catbat has a 2-frame window to hit him while he's going into the water, essentially. So, got it right there. You can get 5 early hits here, is what we call it, if done correctly. See if I can do it. Got 2 already. I don't know how I got that one, but we take those. Alright, we got 4. Can I get all 5 here? Can I get all 5 here? Is that possible? Oh my god, I got all 5 here. Let's go. That's like, I can count on my hand the number of times I've done that before in a run. That was really good. Let's go. Then for a second phase of Catbat, I'm holding A right here and just pressing down at a certain time so I can stay on top of Catbat and hurt them immediately. There we go. That was a really good split. That was a really good fight. Holy crap. I don't know if anyone's ever done that before in a marathon run, but that was sick. Let's freaking go. Cool. If you run to an object and jump at the right time, you're able to actually pick up the object instantly. That's what I did right there for that triangle there. Also, this is my favorite song in the game. Can you get a Sarah please in the chat? I love this song so much. Yeah, the gimmick of Toy Block Tower is always blocks you see everywhere. Essentially, you gotta put them into the hole. Now, as we all know from preschool, the triangle block goes in the triangle hole, circle block goes in the circle hole. I did that wrong. I was thinking of a different strat there. Whoops. That's fine. It's gonna leave me like a few seconds. No big deal. But yeah, triangle block goes in triangle hole, circle block goes in circle hole, square block goes in the square hole. As you know. We all know this. We've been to preschool before. Just I hope so.
I haven't.
You haven't? No! Dang. Well, guess you don't know about shapes in that case. I'm sorry.
Also, can I say a word real quick?
Go for it.
Hi, I'm Lori. I was supposed to take over post at the very start of the run, but something happened, and I only got here like 5 minutes ago or so.
It happens.
So I'll be host for your next 2.
Hooray. Alright, so now we have that. So one thing is, well, I've mentioned earlier, or I haven't mentioned yet, but one thing that's like a bit more, nice, whatever, get rid of him. That strat there. So one thing that happens when you hit a frog switch is that some of the blocks, or there's like frog switch blocks like disappear when you hit a frog switch. It's not a thing on every single level, but it's a thing on some of them. That was really good right there. Okay, alley-ooped that a triangle into the triangle block there to get that last chest. But yeah, sometimes there's blocks that appear or disappear whenever you hit a frog switch, so you gotta be aware of those when you're going through these levels. Now, mechanically, this is one of my favorite gimmick levels in the entire game. This is the big board. I jumped at the wrong time, so my jump got eaten there. That's fine. So while we're going, we're going through a board game while going through a 2D platforming level. That's how this level works. It's very bizarre, but I love it personally. We have a certain route to go through this level, like really quickly. So what we do is we want to get hearts and diamonds every single time we hit a dice block here. Essentially, it doesn't look like a dice block, but it's close enough, I guess. But yeah, that's what we want to do essentially. If we're able to do that, we get through here without wasting any sort of time. That was really fast right there. Nice. Okay, so yeah, we got a diamond right there, so we're good. Thankfully, throughout the whole level, we can get through here while hitting a heart or a diamond and be fine. Now for his last part, we're gonna go through the entire board game in order to actually advance the level. So we're gonna go all the way to the end here in order to save Keezer and get a goal. We're actually getting enemies here this time though, off of the board game, because it just sets us up for something better. And now this part here, I want to. There we go. I want to hit the. I'm gonna get a 6 every time, then ground pound immediately afterwards, which gives me a bigger frame window to jump again, and get the same number twice in a row, or in this case 4 times in a row. That saves us a good amount of time. Now same deal right here. We're gonna get 2 4s in a row, just like that, and then get a 6, and we're good. That's the entire board game right there. We have gotten a goal, if you will. Now what we can do is just exit this place. Also, I love the background here. It's so creepy. I love how just how positive and friendly this whole level is. Oh, despite some of the background in the last part level saying otherwise. It's a thing for sure. We have one more room and we're good. Cool. Sound pretty well overall. I'll take it. Alright, now it's time for Doodle Woods. So Doodle Woods' gimmick is there's this pig artist thing floating around that I like that nickname Pig Casso, because it's, you know, I think it just makes sense personally. He's flying around and he's gonna draw enemies at us the entire time. I'm not gonna worry about him pretty much. In this category, it does not matter what he does. Like, he can do whatever he wants, and I'm not gonna worry about him. But yeah, there's a trick I'm gonna go for up here that's hopefully I can nail. It'd take me a few seconds if I got it, but it's pretty difficult. I got it, yo! Nice, that gets us further ahead in the level a lot faster. That saves me a few seconds. That's actually the first time I got that in a run, by the way, so good stuff. Hambrant, that's good too. His official name is Hoggus, but I don't like that name. Picasso's better. Alright, to play the rest of this wall, I can get a nice little best out of this split. That's really good. Let's go. Dang. Alright, so this room we gotta push all these pencils in order to get up here, essentially. I skipped pushing one of those pencils by jumping off an enemy, which is went very well, thankfully. Sometimes the enemy can be a pain, but that was really good. Yeah, I'm getting all hide tricks this run, and last run too. So my movement can be a bit better right now than the previous levels, but it's all good. It's no big deal. Gonna use this one enemy right here to jump up here. Jump off of him, and we're good. Just like that. And just go just go to the end level now. Oh, I still didn't get best though, because my movement could have been better, but that's okay. We take those. I'm happy we just got that one trick in the run. I'm still very happy about that, honestly. You can just crawl through those blocks for some reason. I don't know why it only works there, but yeah. This is Domino Row, by the way. Domino Row's gimmick is always dominoes here, essentially. Oops. These dominoes, once you go past them, will start falling down all the way to the end of the room. And you have to hit the switch here in order to stop them from falling. That's how it works. Nothing more than that. I can save a little time here if I get this jump right here. Got it. It just allows you to get on that platform a little bit faster. Saves you a jump or so. This game has 0 luck in it, so you gotta save the frames somewhere, you know? It's still fine. I'll get some health later. I'll go on my way to get some health later in this case. Oops. This water section's a bit annoying, but thankfully that went pretty well. A little bit of trick here. There's a trick right here I don't do in any other part of the run. But I'm going to B-dash and jump, and then immediately turn around here. To get on the ladder just immediately. You can't get on the ladder if you just regularly B-dashing to it. But doing that B-dash jump turnaround thing allows you to just grab the ladder a lot faster, because you get a burst of speed from doing a B-dash. Face is itchy. All this dang hair getting in my way here. Yeah, now we gotta get out of here. If you have any donations to read during this time, or something to plug, there's not a whole lot to say until the end of the level. So, let's go for it.
I do not have any donations to read.
Fix that,
However,
chat.
For the course of the event, we do have one more bid war to donate towards, and it's for the next game.
Oh, you gotta do it then, chat. Come on.
So, for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt,
that's a good run.
You have a very strong stance on whether Ciri dies or becomes a Witcher throughout the course of the run. Make sure to get your donations in. Currently, she's set to become a Witcher, and if you do not want that, you don't have a lot of time to change it.
Change it, chats. Do it. Come on. Let's hit $3,000
If you wanting
at the very
to kill
least.
your stance on it, or you just want it for the content, for the donation content.
I think you all want it for the content, honestly.
The content is something.
The content is good. It's good content.
I will point out, for those of you that are like those purists that kill the animals because it's technically faster, according to the runner, killing Ciri is faster. So you want to see some true speed.
I want to see speed.
Money down.
Speaking of speed, we're now on the third boss we're gonna find this run. This is Aerodence. So how this fight works is that I need to hit only the rodents and not the teddy bear. That's how it's gonna work. If it hit the rodents, we're good. But if it hit the teddy bear twice, we lose about 12 to 15 seconds or so, depending on how fast I play it. So wish me luck here. Wish me well right here, rather. Please, come on. Oh, that was a really good transfer. Let's go. No. Might affect it. No, we're good. Nice. That was a good fight. Let's go. Got the one cycle. If you get a 2-cycle air dent, you lose 12 to 15 seconds, so that was really nice. You float up to the very top of the screen and just stay there for a bit, and have to bring him down again using the thing we did initially in the fights. That was really good. I'm very happy about that. Now it's time for Factory. Factory is one of the hard levels in the run as well, but hopefully this goes pretty decently. Especially right here is very next room. If you fail this room at all, like if you fall off one of these platforms here, you can lose a lot of time. And this game here, which has no luck in it, if you fall off this platform at the very top and lose 15 seconds, that's pretty much your run at that point at top level. So that room is very stressful if you messed it up. Thankfully I'm very well though. Thankfully we're good. But yeah, the gimmick of this level in general is just like all these different rotating platforms, as you can probably imagine. There's also these crushers everywhere that will turn you into Flat Wario, which you do not want because Flat Wario is very, very slow. Especially right here. If you get crushed right there in particular, you lose half a minute. I am not even kidding you. You float down very slowly to that very last room, all the way until the very bottom of that room, where you can turn back into regular Wario again. It is extremely brutal, and that is your run there if that happens. So thankfully it didn't happen, and we're good. But yeah, almost got that trick there. You cannot bonk there if you do that, if you space yourself correctly, but it's really tight. And that's Factory. Good stuff. Alright, so Toxic Landfill time. Toxic Landfill. It's got a bunch of garbage everywhere, pretty much. We just gotta deal with that. You gotta basically make your own path here. It's kinda how this level works in the end. Ah, rip. If you get enough speed there, you can actually get a full-on. You can get enough. You can destroy a blue block a little bit earlier. It's a little bit tricky though, but it's doing well. I'll take that. Now getting off the ladder there and then immediately ground pounding is actually a bit trickier than you think it'd be too. That went well, thankfully though. I'm gonna go over here. Destroy an enemy while destroying a blue block at the same time, which actually is pretty tricky, but I do that really consistently for some reason, so hell yeah. Also, this is one of the best songs in the game here, but we go so fast we only get to hear a little bit of it, basically. But the song takes a while to actually start up in the first place. But then once it starts up, you hit the frog switch, and then hurry up plays. So yeah, it do be like that sometimes. Now we gotta use Spring Warrior to get all the way up here. Get Keezer. Then go all the way down again. I want to turn to the left so this enemy gets hit to the left. But sometimes he doesn't for some reason. I don't know why. It's the only enemy in the game that does that. Because usually when you ground pound the ground, the enemies hits like go whichever direction you're facing. That one doesn't for some reason. Also, the enemy right there, we just despawned for some reason. I don't know why, but going to the right a little bit despawns them. It's very strange. How's an apple make Wario fat? Have you ever eaten an apple before? Come on, it's simple. Just do it. It's not very healthy for you at all. I think better question though is how does the water make Wario thin, back to normal again? But I don't know. I haven't taken a bath in years. I've taken showers though before someone says something. So like, I don't know. Maybe taking a bath makes you lose weight. Who knows? I don't know. Could be possible. Alright, but anyways, we're in 4 below fridge. The gimmick of this level is obviously everything's frozen over. There's ice fixes to deal with. Can I get this? Oh, what if? And there's also snowballs to deal with as well too. But you want to slope a snowball warrior here, he turns into a rolling snowball and he doesn't stop until he hits something. This room, I save 5 seconds here if I get this cycle, which I got, so nice, good stuff. There we go. Back down here. In order to advance this room, we have to go all the way to the bottom once again. Oops, that was an accident. Gotta go all the way down here. Then all the way back up. Now we wait just a little bit. You know, that's true as well, Skyward, you're right. You're definitely right on that one. Ooh. There we go, we're good. Almost missed a cycle there. You don't want to miss that cycle. It's a lot of time lost if you do. Nice. My favorite part of Wario 4 would probably be... I like Fire Wario. I like how it works in general. I'd say that. Mostly a big fan of this game's movement though, more than anything else. I think it's just really, really fun. That's weird. That enemy is just usually not there, so it's very strange. Oh well. So this right here is one of the few bits of luck in the run. And right there I got good luck. If he's on the very left side of that platform, I get frozen and lose me time. So normally you want to wait there like a split second so you don't get frozen, but that time I got good luck, so we take those. Alright, so here we go. This is the hardest level in the entire run right here. This is Pinball Zone. Pinball Zone is the longest level and also the hardest one because you have to make all these cycles here with these, I call them chompers in this case. With all these different chompers here. They open and close all the time, and you have to put the pinballs inside of them, all 4 of them in all these rooms, in order to actually advance. So yeah, this next room is also the most brutal one that failed, because if you fail it, the pinball goes to the very bottom of the room usually. And all the chompers on the very top of the room, so yeah, don't beef it here, pretty much. Just don't mess up. It's easy. Just don't mess up, it's simple. Slam dunk. That one perfectly. Nice. Also, I love the backgrounds of this level so much. You see stuff like vroom and bananas and monkeys right here. Palm trees as well, as you can see there. That curly little snake. That snake is not pleased with you at all. You definitely did something wrong. You need to apologize as a friend to that snake. He's not happy. He's doing the twister of hatred. That's what he's doing. Anyways. I just love the backgrounds here is my point of saying these nonsense words. This room is also really tricky too. Hopefully this goes well. No, I missed my jump. But as you can see there, pinball will keep moving until it hits something usually. So you gotta be especially careful of that. Oh my god, please pick up the pinball. Oh no. And gotta get it right in there. Perfect. Nice. So in this room, all the pinballs are on the right side, so we gotta throw them all the way to the left, essentially. Because that's where all the chompers are. Throw that one up there for later. Throw these all the way to the right. We leave that other one there for later again. Now we throw that one to the right first because it'll fall into the chomper while we're going through a section normally. Now the one on the left here is not going to fall down until we spawn in again, so we gotta be aware of that. We'll come back for that one later, essentially, but yeah. There we go, respawn all in, just like that, and now the boss can go off, and there we go. Now, final room here. That Yeti, you barely destroy him before he freezes you. Obviously, if he freezes you, it's very slow. But, yeah. That pinball cement gets stuck right there, but there we go, loosened up, thankfully. 1, 2. Then 2 more. And we're good. That overall went pretty well. Pretty happy about that, honestly. I destroyed the Yeti. No! I just bought a shirt for them yesterday, too! Damn them and their great Kirby shirts. Heck. By the way, if you want a great Kirby shirt, there's currently a deal going on theyeti.com for 2 great Kirby shirts. So, yeah. I bought the one that's based off of Nightmare and Dreamland yesterday. There's also Kirby 64 one that's really good.
My speedrunner confession is I've been watching GDQ since 2014, and I've only ever bought one Yeti shirt.
Blasphemy. Which one?
And it wasn't even a GDQ shirt. It's a Hat in Time shirt that got put on sale around one of the DLC releases.
Oh, nice. That's good, too. I bought, like, I swear at least half my wardrobe from them at this point. They have too many good shirts, I swear. The artists are very good there. I have a lot of Kirby shirts because of them as a result. And actually 2 Wario Land 4 shirts. So shoutouts to that. I guess those 2 shirts weren't really washed though, in this case. I couldn't wear it during this run. But, oh well. It's all good. But this is Cuckoo Condor. He's one of the easiest bosses in the game. That's why I'm not really saying much about him. You gotta alley from here and then just hold 1 egg, and then bam. And there we go, that's it. All you do is just do that. It's a very easy boss. You can't lose much time with them usually.
Yeah, I stopped talking to let you explain the boss, but I was gonna say, I barely bought anything from the Yeti, but like, Fangamer shirts on the other hand. Oh, I have so many of those.
I don't think I've got a single Fangamer shirt, unless there's like an Undertale shirt that I bought one time that has a what's his name? The depressed ghost or whatever his name is. Napstablook, thank you. I have that. I have him on his shirts. I think I got from Fangamer. I want to say. I think it's the only one I've ever bought from him though.
Also, this is the comfy passage.
Yes, we're in comfy passages, everybody. Basically, every single song in the Emerald Passage has very comfy music. So, if you can give me your comfiest emotes, chat, that'd be awesome. Give me some comfiest heck emotes. Let's get snug up in here. Except for, you know, when Hurga plays, but don't worry about that. This song does not exist. Yeah, this is kind of the developer intended first passage of the game, pretty much. So, a lot of these levels are very easy. Like, that one was just going right, then going left the whole time to get all the chests. That one's very, very simple. This one's got a lot of, like, straightaways, too, as well. Like, a lot of stuff you can pick up on very easily. Right here we're gonna do a little bit of a... Oh, actually, Grandpa, too early. There we go. That's never happened before. I said the thing, whoa. But yeah, that... Oh, what the heck? That was very strange. Also, giant fan of this level song, honestly. This one's so relaxing. In a way, it feels kind of nostalgic, you know? It's one of those songs that feels nostalgic, even if you've never played this game before. I love it. Chest right over here. Jump all these leaves, because it saves a little bit of time. Climb up that little vine there. Rip vine. And now we can go all the way back to the right once again. Or back to the left, rather. What are directions? Anyone know? Yeah, the last chest is right here, and we're gonna go right there. For some reason, you just break that. You just break the ground there. Don't know why, but I'm glad it exists. All right, we got 2 more levels in. We got 2 more levels right now, basically. Mystic Lake is. These last 2 levels are a bit tricky. The other levels in this passage were pretty easy for the most part, but Mystic Lake has one of the harder tricks in the entire run in it. Otherwise, it's a pretty simple level as well. A lot of swimming here. By the way, swimming in this game, you actually hold down B a little bit before, like, instead of just like tapping it normally, you hold down B just a tiny bit before you, like, every time you tap. But this next room I'm gonna go into, we're gonna do something called bubble skip, which if I do it correctly, will skip me going into these bubbles right here. That saves a good amount of time. I was gonna go for a third one, but I bonked, so that's unfortunate. But as you can see, it's very slow to get hit by these bubbles. You do not want that. So we're gonna just go right here. There we go. That's fine, it happens. Sometimes a beefin', that's okay. Ain't no one can get an absolutely perfect speedrun after all. No big deal. Don't worry about it. So this run is normally aimed in Zipless, so we banned zip glitches, but this is like right there is the closest thing you'll get to a zip in this run. We kind of just clip on top of that platform there, where you normally have to go all the way around that room in order to actually exit out of it. But doing that clip saves a little bit of time. No, you just go back to the left over here, get this last chest, and then we're good. Now, another song that's coming up here that's also very nostalgic, even if you've never played this game before. Monsoon Heckin' Jungle. This is one of the hardest stages in the run as well. But God, I love this song so much. Also, rip bit rates. I love this one. It's so good. Yeah, there's always very tiny platforms you gotta jump on this room and 2 other rooms beyond this. I missed that jump there, but it's all good. Let's take a little back up there. Doing that room correctly is so satisfying. Missed it that time around, but it's not a big deal or anything. Alright, so yeah, as Fat Wario, we gotta just run. You gotta just walk to the right until finally we're no longer Fat Wario. No way to skip that, unfortunately. But it's whatever. Now we got two more platform rooms like this. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Nice, that went very well. Good stuff. God, I love that song. This game's aesthetics in general like that are just, it's on point. It really is. I can speak lots of praise about this game if like I got the chance, but I do have to explain stuff in this run, so rest in peace. I just really like this level and just the song in general. It's so nice. I guess a little fun fact while I'm going to the end of this level though. Also, this shortcut right here, something you probably didn't even know about as a kid when we played this game. But yeah, you can just go off that ledge on the very left of one of those rooms and just keep on rolling to the ends. But yeah, speaking of the music, there's actually been 2 remakes of this game's soundtrack in HD on YouTube. Fun facts. One was made by Wario. One was made by someone named Wario. Another one was made by someone else. I forget who it was. But if you see a video of like this blue girl OC on the video itself, that's the remake. That's another remake of the soundtrack. They both sound really good. They're not 1-to-1 because not every sound font is available for this game, but they both sound very good. And I'm gonna give them a listen. It's really nice. But yeah, this is Cractus. Second last boss we're gonna fight in the entire run here. We're just gonna keep doing this. We can just unlock him over and over again if all goes correctly. Just gotta time our jump and our ground pound correctly more than anything else. One more. Nice. Good fight. And now we have the last level of the entire run. This is Golden Passage. So, Golden Passage, the whole gimmick behind this level is that we gotta escape immediately. We gotta find all 4 chests, gotta find Keezer, and then get the heck out of here. Oops. The fastest way to do that is going down here first and going against the currents, which is pretty tricky because if you mess up any of my jumps here, it loses me a few seconds because you gotta do like 2 more to get back. That went pretty alright though. I messed up 1 jump, but it tends to happen really. It's all good. Going down here now. Cool. This guy right here is Dr. Seinstein, by the way. You see him in all the purple pipes in general, but that's the only time I ever see him in an actual part of the level. There is right there. You throw him to the right so you can destroy 2 blocks. That's all you use him for. Fun fact though, he actually has his own game on the Game Boy apparently. And he also appears in Dr. Mario 64 in the story mode of that game. Otherwise, he appears a lot in this game. That's really about it. But yeah, this is the last chest right here. Now we gotta get out of here. And we're good. Cool. So, now it's time for the final boss, aka Golden Diva. Golden Diva is the hardest boss in the entire game. So if you have a really good run up until this point, it's literally not over until it's over. Because this boss is very easy to lose a lot of time on if you're not careful. But yeah, here's how this boss works. So she'll have 4 rotating masks around here, like on this first phase, and when the mask goes right in front of her face, like 1-to-1, it'll become available to be jumped on, and you want to throw it back at her face. Rinse and repeat 4 times, that's the first phase down. The second phase has these items that appear in order. It's a green ball, a blue ball, a green ball you can throw at her face, a blue ball that can hit her face, an egg that can alley back at her face, and a hammer, which we're hoping to keep around for the rest of the fights. So, yeah, that's gonna happen over and over again for the first 2 phases. But let's see if I can get this one down here. There we go, that was really good. That first mask is really tight to get, so that went well, thankfully. Oh my god, how'd that happen? A little bit of a slow start, but it's all good. Get the blue ball back right there immediately. Soft resetting is faster. It saves 11 minutes throughout its entire run to soft reset like that. Alright, so we're gonna hopefully keep this hammer for the rest of the fight. Just like that. Oops, I need to avoid you. That was close. That green ball almost hacked me. Come on. Oh no, it jumped. If you jump before the hammer hits you, then it loses a bit of time. Like, you actually don't get into the Spring Wario in this case. We're gonna lose the hammer. Unfortunate. That fight this went very well until then, so that's a bit unfortunate. Oh, so close to. I almost got that. What if though? What if I got that? That would've been dope. There we go. Oh, you're still here. Let's use you. No. Alright, I messed up at the end there, but it's fine. Time's coming up very soon. That'll be when I hit her lips right here after it falls off. That sounds very morbid, but it's not, trust me. And time. GG's all around. That's such a fun run to do, and I love showing us run off a marathon, so thanks all for watching in general. Thanks for watching the Shasta Blockifus marathon. Oh, we're not done yet, I forgot.
Yeah, GG's on the run, but you're not done yet.
I'm not off the hook just yet, my bad.
Yeah.
I have an incentive to do, I totally forgot for a second.
Do have an incentive to do.
We'll do that in a second, but yeah. So yeah, that's the end of the game. But I guess I'll explain a few things while I'm heading off, like before the incentive happens. There's actually I'm gonna give a little fun fact here. So there are actually four endings to this game. As a kid, if you play this game, you probably got the normal ending to it, which is you'll see during his credit, like before the credits happen, you'll see a long-haired princess with a dress. That happens if you get between 11 and 4 chests. But we got 12 chests in this run, so that means we get the best ending, which is a short-haired princess in a short dress. Which, I don't know why it's like that, but blame Japan. But anyways, there's 2 more endings beyond that, which are kind of joke endings. So if you get the second worst ending, you get a princess that looks like Wario, and when she goes in to kiss Wario, he has a very disgusted face. And it's hilarious, honestly. And also, fun fact, the music changes in the credits if you get the second worst ending. So that's kind of cool, actually. But the worst ending is if you get between if get either 1 or 0 chests in the run. You get a princess that looks like a baby, and it kisses Wario, and he gets very disgusted too. It's honestly hilarious. But yeah, this screen changes between endings right here. Wario's face is magical. And then the princess, she floats away. She must go, her people need her, basically. She goes to the moon. But yeah, let's do our incentive. After the credits play, and the credits are very long in this game. They're like 4 minutes long. But yeah, let's do our incentive. So for this incentive here, I'm gonna need I'm gonna take my headphones off. I need to actually concentrate on the sound in this case. So keep that in mind. I won't be able to hear any donations or anything else. So our incentive is to do Wario Hop. My goal for this is to get to where it starts to loop after the third round here. So I'm gonna turn my sound up on my own end here. Sorry if it echoes on my mic, but I very much need to hear this. So yeah, if you need to read anything, Lori, during this part, take it away. But I'll be explaining stuff, but I just can't hear you. But yeah, here we go. Time for Wario Hop. I don't know if we need a timer for this. I don't think we need it, but we'll just do it. So here we go. Let's go. So how Wario Hop works is the actual what Wario does here. Right, when the jump corresponds to the music. So if you get that sound there, like any sound in general, when you jump over someone, that means that you did the jump correctly and at the right time. So yeah, that's how this works. It's very simple. It's an endless runner. It's an endless runner game like this. Very simple how it works, but very hard to master. I currently have the best recorded video time of this game, or the best score in this game that's been recorded on a video at least. I think somewhere around a 209, I want to say. Probably it might be a little more or less, but it's 200 something. It was really good. I can beat that, but it's gonna take a lot of grinding. On Cyberscore, the best score apparently is like around a 600 or something, but there's no proof of that other than a picture. Like, there's no video or anything, so like, I'm not sure if it's real or not. Thankfully, there's at least a picture, but either way, I have the best like record score of this. Beyond that, and there we go. If you're an ow, that's the beginning of a new section. So now I'm gonna be quiet and just try and beat this. So here we go. Ow! Ooh. Oh no. I'm a little off. $69. Oh. Getting really close. I didn't get the owl, but we're good. So this third section has some jumps that I feel might be like really close to frame perfect. So here we go. After this, it repeats, so I want to get to the end of this. That's close. Oh. Oh. Nice. No! Ah! That was the very last enemy before the third section there. Holy crap. That was really close.